Good afternoon, dear learners. Welcome to another Somolangu tutorial where we are going to revise the topic indices, which is a Form 2 topic that is tested in Kcse Maths Paper 1. This video has two parts. In the first part, we are going to see how you, the learner, can search questions by topics such as indices on the Somolangu platform. And then how you can save these questions to try them out later. And also how you can download them and try them offline. That's the first part. And then in the second part, we are going to pick one question and we are going to attempt it. But before attempting it, we are going to see how Somolangu gives you hints on how a question is supposed to be worked out. We are then going to apply those hints in our working. And at the end, we are going to enter our answers on the Somolangu platform, and it's going to check whether our answer is correct. Finally, we are going to see how you can access a video solution for better understanding of how the question is supposed to be worked out. All right, let's get down to it. Okay, so here we are. Let's go to by topic. Indices is a Form 2 topic. Let's go to Form 2 and let's select indices. There we are. Let's scroll down. So 2 questions have been found that test the laws of indices. 3 questions, combined operations involving laws of indices, and 2 questions, solving equations involving indices. A total of 7 questions. Let's view them. So here they are. If we click on a question, we can see from which year that question comes from. So this question is a Kcse 2024 Maths Paper 1 question number 5, testing indices. If we go to another question, this one is a 2023 Maths Paper 1 question 2, still testing on indices. And maybe one more. Let's look at this one. Kcse 2019 Maths Paper 1 question 6, still testing indices. We can download questions and work on them offline. Let's try to do that. So give it a few seconds to download. And then once it's done, you can, go to a cyber, print it out, and then work on it offline. And it's done. Discuss that with your colleagues or with your teacher. Let's open it. And here we are. We have all the 7 questions from question 1, question 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You can print out and work on it. Okay, now that we know how to print questions testing a selected topic, let's try to attempt one question. I'll pick the first question. Solve for x in the equation 25 to the power of x is equals to 125 to the power of 2/3 divided by 5 to the power of -1. Let me click on the question. Here we are. Our expected answer should either be in decimal format, for instance 2.7, or as a mixed fraction such as 2 1/3. Usually you will work this question on a piece of paper and then you come and enter your answer here. Before we do that, let's see what hint we have that the platform has for us. So click on view hint, and here we are. You are given the steps on how to answer this question if you have no idea at all of where to start from. So we are being told the first step will be to express all numbers using the same base, in this case base of 5. So 25 to a base of 5, what's the power? Okay. Then we convert 25 to the power of x to a number to the base of 5 and still to the power of x. So that's the first step on the left hand side. Then we go to the right hand side. We start with the numerator where we have 125 to the power of 2/3. So we convert 125 to base of 5. You work that out and you have your number to the base of 5. The denominator is already to the base of 5, 5 to the power of -1, so it stays the same. Now you have your final equation with all numbers to the base of 5. That was the first step. The second step is application of the laws of indices, and in this case for division. If we recall, if you're given any number, for instance a to the power of m, divided by, this is the same as that number a to the power of m minus n, subtraction of the two powers. So we apply this rule on the right hand side, which has division, as you can see. And then we rewrite the equation. Finally, once you have both the left hand side and the right hand side to the same base, which is base of 5, we can cancel out the bases and then we can equate the exponents, that is the powers. And this will enable us to solve for x. So let's do it practically. So here is our equation. The first thing that we need to do is to convert all numbers to a common base, the base of 5 in this case. So express numbers to base of 5. Let's start with the left hand side. On the left hand side we do have the number 25, and we know that 25 to the base of 5 is 5 squared. That means 25, our original expression, to power x is the same as 5 squared. Then we have the x. We go to the right hand side. Let's start with the numerator. So on our numerator we do have the number 125. We need to convert it to a base of 5, which is 5 cubed. 5 times 5 is 25, times 5 is 125. Therefore 125 to the power of 2/3 is the same as 5 cubed to the power of 2/3. We can simplify the power by multiplying the 2 as 3 and 2/3, and what we have is 5 to power 3 times 2/3. 3 and 3 cancel. We remain with 5 squared. Therefore, our right hand side has the numerator as 5 squared and the denominator as 5 to power -1. Our equation is currently 5 to power 2x, this one here, is equals to 5 squared divided by 5 to -1, power -1. Let's apply the laws of division of indices, which says that anytime you're dividing numbers that have powers, when they have a common base, then you subtract the powers. In our case, 5 squared to power 5 divided by 5 to power -1 is the same as 5 squared minus the lower power -1. We can open the bracket. Negative times negative is positive. This one is the same as 5, 2 plus 1, which is 3. Now our expression or equation is 5 to the power 2x is equals to 5 cubed. We have the same bases. We can cancel those out. Then we have our 2 powers. 2x is equals to 3. Let's now solve for x. We divide both sides by 2. Then you have x is equals to 3 over 2. You can decide to leave your answer in decimal format. So x can be 3 over 2 is the same as 1.5 or 1 and a half. Both of these are the correct answers. Alright, now that we have worked out our answer, let's come and enter it. So let's see, you're supposed to enter your answer in this form. You enter x equals sign and then the value of x either as a fraction, as a decimal, or as a mixed number. So we found our answer to be 3 over 2. So let's say x is equals, so you can either enter the decimal format or you can delete by clicking, and then you have 3 over 2 here. Or you can alternatively also clear everything, and then if you want to write a completely different answer, you do so. So I'll enter my answer, x is equals to 3 over 2. Let me go with a fraction. Let's check our answer. Correct. So we got that correct. We earned our 3 marks. If you still want to watch another video on the same, okay, so you can watch the video to completion. Go back and try another question. So I won't answer all the questions. Just create an account, log in, and try any questions or any topics that you will be interested in. And yeah, tell me how it goes. If you have any comments, please put them down below this video. Thank you for your time and have a nice afternoon.